Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel. We are the Mile High Property Brothers. Today is super fun, super interesting. Might not be what you think, but we'll be talking about whether or not people are still moving to Denver in 2023.
All right, let's check it out, guys. What's up, guys? I'm Eli Schmidt. This is my partner, Will Grimes. And if it's your first time checking out our channel, welcome. And while you're here, don't forget that subscribe button, because we drop a new one of these videos every Tuesday and every Thursday, telling you everything there is to know about not only moving to, but living in the entire Denver, Colorado area.
100%. And we are licensed brokers here in the state of Colorado, which means just as much as we love making these videos, we would love more to help you with those real estate needs.
That's right.
So the number that's popping up below, we are the guys who answer the phone calls, text messages, and those emails. So if we can help you, we would love to. But with that being said, are people still moving to Colorado in 2023? It's interesting.
You're watching this, aren't you? There's got to be a reason you're watching this video right now. And the reason we wanted to put this video together for you guys was because, you know, all of us were in this kind of like post-pandemic state where, hey, it got real crazy in the real estate market, you know, right after COVID. And we saw places like Colorado, Texas, Florida, you know, a ton of people were leaving New York and California and going elsewhere. So with this video, we just wanted to kind of address, okay, hey, in 2023, how is Colorado kind of standing amongst like some of these other states, and who are the majority of the people that are coming here?
It was almost like a knee-jerk reaction post-COVID, right? Like you had 1% interest rates, 1.5% interest rates. Certain companies were letting you work remote, so you had like this window of opportunity where like you could move somewhere else and be remote, and wherever you always wanted to live, and Denver was super popular for a lot of folks. So we definitely had a huge influx of people moving here. It's not quite where it was at for that, but I feel like COVID out of everything was like an anomaly. I bet a lot of places grew quicker than most.
Oh yeah, no,
as far as per data. So, but overall, like Colorado's never had a year where we've had less people moving here year after year, as far as like the overall mathematical equation of we've always been ROI positive versus like people that leave.
So specifically right now, we're at 52% net migration. Okay, so 50, hey, you like that? You like that? So
he's been Googling some stuff. I don't even know he knew what net migration was. For those of you that don't know, like I'm actually the smart one on this channel. I didn't know he knew that. I didn't even know that was a part of his vernacular.
Let me see. Nice.
Guys, we've got people leaving Colorado, right? We've got more people coming into Colorado. But here's the beautiful part, and what Will mentioned, an overall slowdown from, you know, immediately post-COVID into 2023. It's very, very much needed, and here's why. Because our inventory is still so limited right now. We've got 1 month of inventory. We talked about it on our last video, meaning if no other homes go on the market after today, they'd all be gone in 1 month. So that's not a ton of homes, guys.
It's not, and prior to that, we were at about a week, week and a half, sometimes 2 weeks worth of inventory, typically a week worth of inventory, that post-COVID 1.5% interest rate time. But what this also tells you, if you guys are looking at how much we have now compared to what we had then, it also shows like, well, there's not like a ton more inventory, right? Yeah, but you've got a ton of people like leaving, right? But there's not a ton more inventory, which means it's very indicative of a lot of renters, non-homeowners that are leaving the state of Colorado. And that can be for several reasons, whether they choose not to live here anymore. Maybe they were just living here for a year or two, renting on purpose because they can work remote. They want to live several different places, and before they find the place that they want to call home long-term. You have some folks that maybe just don't like the affordability as far as Colorado overall, and they couldn't afford to maybe get into a home here, or whatever other personal reason. But when you're looking at a minor shift in inventory, but a lot of people that have left, a lot of people that have come in, it is very indicative for a lot of just non-homeowners that have left the state of Colorado.
It is, and all that this paints for you guys is just more and more and more opportunity. Again, if you were one of the buyers that was coming here immediately post-COVID, be prepared to spend $50,000, $75,000, $100,000 over asking price. Right now, we're not seeing that at all.
You're about asking price right now. Sometimes it'll go a little bit lower than asking price.
Higher,
yeah, maybe 5%
lower.
It depends on the home. It's very specific to your guys' wants, your needs, the areas you're looking at, and specific to the homes that are on the market. You will still get, regardless of any market, you'll still get some homes that are just phenomenal, regardless of market, that are gonna go for over asking price. And you'll also get some homes that, hey, they're great homes, but they started that asking price a little bit too high. Maybe they're a little bit behind season as far as where to price that home, and then it goes under asking. But either way, opportunity-wise, you guys have as far as inventory, stabilizing interest rates, and opportunity, it's awesome. And just gives you guys a little bit of breathing room if you are coming here to just take it all in, look at your Castle Rocks, look at your Highlands Ranch, look at your Littleton, look at your north of Denver, look at the heart of Denver, look at University Hills or Watch Park, whatever your needs are, and actually have time to look at everything and embrace the atmosphere atmospherics of the areas you're looking at versus feeling like you have to just submit on a home right away before you've even gotten comfortable with the area.
It's true, and this is why a lot of the clients, you know, that we're working with from our YouTube channel, they're sitting in a really, really good spot right now, because what a lot of them are doing, they're coming out here and they're either doing like an extended visit for a week or two. And again, when you're remote working, you can come and you can work and then you can hang out and do your thing as well. Getting to know all these different areas that Will is talking about. The other thing that people are doing sometimes, they'll come here and they'll maybe get an Airbnb for a month or two, get to personally like shop and explore with us and check out all these different areas, go to some open houses in some different cities that are all around, and really just get a good feel for where you want to call home. Whereas before, right after COVID, you know, immediately post-COVID, we were doing virtual tours and people were learning areas based off our videos, making offers sight unseen, and then once we're in that inspection period, then coming out to see the house and feel the house.
Bigger picture, Denver's not going anywhere, Colorado's not going anywhere. It's continuing to put itself on the map as far as like competing with these other large cities across the country. It's not quite there compared to some of these other just huge ones that you always hear about, but it is making its mark. It is here to stay. It is ROI positive. So whether you guys are coming here right now or a year from now, if you guys are looking at property, you guys are in a great position as far as home ownership.
It is. And one last point, just that I thought this was interesting.
Because he's got to have the last point.
Of course.
Not because it's the last point.
I'm the talker after all.
After 3 years, I think he is.
Can we agree? I might be getting there. But guys,
not get cum laude over here with this like data.
Well, it was tough for me, so back off!
Now, one other interesting factor here that is just kind of interesting, especially if you're watching from another state, but looking at where the majority of people are moving to Colorado from, like what state are they coming from? And this is really interesting because I wanted to look at our YouTube analytics to see, okay, where are the majority of our video views coming from, what state? But then also I looked at just Colorado statistics to see where people are coming from, and it literally lined up perfectly, line for line. So starting off, you've got California, Texas, Arizona, Florida, Illinois, I'm guessing Chicago. We got a lot of clients that move here from Chicago. And then after that, those are like the top ones. Then after that, you've got New York, and then you've got East Coast. So like North Carolina, South Carolina, a little bit further south, Virginia. Always kind of interesting to see where people are coming from, but you're seeing it from all the big places, right? California, New York, Texas, Florida. Colorado really seems to be just a great middle ground for a lot of people from a lot of different backgrounds.
My turn.
Go ahead.
My turn. I will say this could probably be its own video, but I will give this as just some positive reinforcement. We have had a lot of influx these past couple of years, significantly more than some other years, but Colorado is still very unincorporated. So when you're 45 minutes away from Denver, you're in Nebraska. Like, you go to California, 45 minutes from something is like the grocery store down the street because of traffic or because of population. We are not even close to that. If you guys are 37 minutes from the heart of downtown, you're all the way down south in Castle Rock. So there's a huge radius. There's still a ton that's unincorporated. We still have a ton of new build communities that are popping up that are phenomenal. We do a lot of videos on those, but either way, I would say just moving forward for your future, there's still plenty of space here. There's still plenty of opportunity here.
Yes.
That opportunity though starts with this number that's popping back up below, and us reminding you that we are licensed brokers here in the state of Colorado, and just as much as we love making these videos, we would love more to help you with those real estate needs. So that number that's still up below, we are the guys who answer the phone calls, text messages, and those emails. So if we can help you, we would love to. If Eli can help you with your quantum physics homework, he would love to. Either way, you guys enjoy the rest of your week, and we will see you guys very soon.
All right, see you guys.